every single industry, and everything can be changed through ChatGPT. No matter which faculty or which university or which subject, but you can use ChatGPT to basically everything. I'm super excited to be here today and share with you 10 super helpful ways how to make your life easier, more effective, efficient, and just much better with ChatGPT throughout your studies or throughout your career. ChatGPT is kind of like a Google, but you can get the answers in much faster way and in much more understandable way. It can give you answers on pretty much every single topic, though ChatGPT collected data until the end of year 2021, so new events and new information which were uploaded on the internet are not there yet. However, ChatGPT is completely for free. It works mainly in English, but it recognizes other languages as well, and in my opinion it's just a matter of time until it gets fluent in every single language. So where's the potential of ChatGPT? First of all, it's the natural language processing service such as text summarization. Now imagine that you are a student of social studies or you are studying medicine and you need to read a lot of books or a lot of research papers and write a summary of them. We all know the 20-30 pages long research papers with this really dense language and full of a lot of detailed information, which makes it so difficult for us to read and at the end even understand and comprehend the entire text and the idea behind the text. With ChatGPT, you can easily copy or you can write the title of the text published, and you can ask the ChatGPT, for example, write me a short summary of this article or write me a 200-word summary of this paper, and so on. This can give you an idea what this paper is actually about, and it can help you to process this large amount of text and data in just in a second. The second use of ChatGPT is language learning and language translation. As I mentioned, ChatGPT currently works in English, though it operates also in German, in Spanish, and other languages. In a very short period of time, it will work perfectly in other languages as well, in my opinion. But you can use ChatGPT for translation of texts and writing a summary or just understanding what some text is about. You can even ask ChatGPT to summarize some of the movies in your own language and so on. For the language learning, you can be basically chatting with ChatGPT in the language you're currently learning. For example, let's say that you're studying Spanish and you need to practice Spanish conversation, so you can basically asking ChatGPT some question and ChatGPT will be answering to you. That way you can be practicing your active writing skills and you can be practicing the language on a daily basis if you want. So in my opinion, this is really life-changing because you don't need some tutor and you don't need someone to be at the same time active with you and communicating with you, at least on the written basis, and you can be practicing your language skills with ChatGPT completely for free. The third way how you can use ChatGPT throughout your studies is through generating ideas and responses. Let's say that your homework is to write an essay about the topic of environmental issues. You can ask ChatGPT, give me a topic or give me a title for essay which should discuss environmental issues, and it will give you several ideas you can choose from. If you don't like the ideas ChatGPT has provided you, you can give him more suggestions and more detailed specification about how the title should look like and so on. So this can be like a brainstorming phase where you really have no idea where to start and ChatGPT can just throw the ideas to you. The best thing about ChatGPT is that it's not about written content only. You can also ask ChatGPT about giving you ideas for your new video or for some visual context, like give me an idea for a photo which should reflect this and this topic, and the ChatGPT will describe you the colors and the composition and the object which should be on the picture. It can really be very essential and very helpful, especially in the beginning phase where you need some inputs to start generating some content. It can also help you when giving you some responses. And now I've talked a lot about like social studies and human studies. However, if you're a coder or if you work with computer science, then ChatGPT, you probably know, can change your life forever as well. It can help you with many technical things like giving you some codes or solving some programming issue. It can give you some suggestions where there might be software problems and so on. It can help you with basically everything if you specify what is your problem or what is the issue or what is the goal of the project or whatever you're working on. The fourth way how to use ChatGPT, and it's my favorite, is actually giving you ideas for titles or for research proposals or for abstract. So basically you can copy your entire text and write and ask the ChatGPT something like, give me an abstract for this paper, or give me a catchy title. If you don't like how ChatGPT has created, you can give him some other prompts and commands like make it more formal, make it more informal, make it more long, make it more detailed, and so on. Don't take the ideas of ChatGPT as granted or like the final products. You can always change them, but ChatGPT can be like this massive help of whatever you're creating, no matter if it's a title or solutions. Don't forget that ChatGPT is not completely perfect at the moment. I don't know if it will ever be. However, if you use it wisely, it can save you a lot of time and it can boost your creativity and productivity tenfold. Other way to use your ChatGPT is to help you writing applications, resume, cover letters, or email communications. We know as a students then when we are communicating with professors or in the academia industry, we need to set really professional tone, very polite tone, and sometimes when you have to write a lot of emails, this is really time consuming, and ChatGPT can easily write this for you if you give him again the ideas. For example, write me an email to Professor Peer of Authority 4, and then you will enter the purpose of writing the email. Again, if you don't like the response, you can always regenerate the answer. So far, ChatGPT is quite error-free, so you don't have to be afraid so much about the grammar, because ChatGPT will give you and will provide you very structured, error-free content or text regarding the application, email communication, or whatever you need. I find this really game-changing, especially in regard to time, because sometimes we spend time doing those executive minor tasks a lot, and ChatGPT can just cut and eliminate this time we are writing this content so much. ChatGPT can actually correct and make your text better, more structured, and it can also control your grammar. It can also make it upon your level. So let's say if you are a college student, or if you are a non-native speaker, or if you are in a primary school, you can always give him commands about how ChatGPT should correct this, or how it should write the text itself. I find this again super game changing. I know there are a lot of software applications like Grammarly which change your grammar. However, ChatGPT is kind of faster. It's completely for free, and it can also change it based on who you are. If you were in your high school, of course you are not able to write a highly top research text with all the details and all the structure, and if you have submitted such a paper, the professors would know immediately that you didn't write it. So ChatGPT can make it very reliable to you. I have to mention that don't take it as a final product, because you should always double check what ChatGPT has written for you and maybe twist it and change it according to your words and your tone. Last but not least, ChatGPT can help you to recapitulate all your class notes. Also, how you can use ChatGPT is that you will insert the text and you will ask ChatGPT to give you some questions. In order to practice a little bit more what you need to study and to make sure that you really understand what you're studying, you can ask ChatGPT to give you some multiple choices or some short and lengthy question essays and some fill-ins. You can like play around, and I'm sure this will help you to practice for that exam immensely, and you will be a star. ChatGPT can be also used for time management and schedule. GPT can help you to give you a schedule, how to accomplish all your tasks, how to fulfill all your deadlines, and it can give you like hour and hour schedule on your day or a plan for your year and so on to accomplish all tasks. While you can do this on your own as well, of course, it can give you some nice idea, again, kind of like brainstorming how to basically make your day and how to make your day productive. And last but not least, ChatGPT can help you solve problems. Let's say that you have some issue in Excel and you don't know how to proceed with some function. You can easily ask ChatGPT, hey, please suggest me something in this manner. Or as I mentioned, if you have some issue with code, ChatGPT actually can suggest you some code which can potentially solve such an issue. Please don't rely completely on ChatGPT. Some universities are already getting ready for ChatGPT as well, so make sure that you are not copy-paste all the content which is generated by ChatGPT, because you might get into troubles. Always try to get some personal twist, or rather use ChatGPT as a tool to help you to study more efficiently and more effectively. However, don't use it as a tool to write all your content, your essays and so on. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts about ChatGPT, and see you in the next video.